The end result, following a smashing new haircut as Geroine's hair dances with beautiful hues of soft brown tones and caramel lights, striking just the right balance to match her sweet, shy spirit. Tom is a PRAVANA color artist from Albany, New York that enjoys doing long hair. Moira is a client that colors her hair at home with a ginger red hair color that has faded. She is a natural level 7 and wants a brighter, more natural looking copper red. Tom has suggested the PRAVANA color extractor to Moira that can easily take away her existing hair color and allow him to take Moira's hair to a more vibrant, natural looking copper red. After shampooing Moira's hair with PRAVANA's sulfate-free clarifying shampoo, he begins the extraction process, mixing equal parts of part 1 and part 2 of the system, applying it from scalp to ends. Tom continues up the head with diagonal sections, applying the extractor from scalp to ends and working the product into the hair. Upon completing the application of the color extractor, Tom has placed a plastic bag on Moira's head and will put her under a warm dryer for 20 minutes. After processing, it is very important to shampoo vigorously twice with the sulfate-free clarifying shampoo and rinsing each time for 3 to 5 minutes with very warm water. After the color extraction process is complete, you can see that the PRAVANA color extractor does not lift the natural base color. Only oxidative dyes are reversed, leaving the undertone from the previous color, which in Moira's case is a light orange level 8 undertone. Tom is going to create a dimensional golden copper blonde for Moira that will look more natural to complement her earth-water profile and enhance her skin tone. He begins the color back formula with foil placement starting in the crown, taking horizontal slices using a Chroma silk formula of 3/4 8.43, a light copper golden blonde, mixed with 1/4 7.43, a medium copper golden blonde, and 30 volume developer. He continues to his next slice, this time with a formula of 3/4 8.43 and 1/4 of the 000 lightning booster and 40 volume developer for a brighter contrast. After the alternating foils have been placed, Tom goes back in and applies a formula of 7.43 and a 20 volume developer for a richer contrast of color in between the foils, working it from the scalp to the ends. Tom continues with his alternating foil placement. The beautiful thing about this technique is that all of Moira's natural hair color will lift at the regrowth area and tone the rest of her hair beautifully, allowing the gold and copper tones to process all at the same time. After Tom completes the top of the head in his alternating foils, he then takes a wide section around the parietal ridge of the head to apply a new formula below. He places a large foil to separate his formulas from the nape with a section at the ear. He takes slices using his 3/4 8.43 light copper golden blonde mixed with 1/4 of the 7.43, a medium copper golden blonde, and 30 volume developer, applying it from the scalp to the ends. He continues up the head, slicing and applying his formula from scalp to ends around this portion of the head. Tom then places a few foils in the front on both sides horizontally, using the 3/4 8.43 and the 000 lightning booster with 40 volume developer for lighter, brighter pieces around Moira's face. He then places a few vertical foils behind the ear with the same formula. He then takes a 6.35 dark golden mahogany blonde with 0 lift developer to create a deposit-only demi-color in between the foils and into the back, applying it from scalp to ends to create a deeper contrast of color underneath. She then processes for the final 20 minutes. The final color shows off the naturalness of PRAVANA's coppers beautifully. Corrective color made easy with striking color at every turn. Lindsay is a PRAVANA color artist from Utah who has a growing clientele in men's hair color services. Brandon has never colored his hair, and Lindsay has persuaded him to agree to a full head of dimensional blonding to create a natural-looking highlighted effect on his natural level 6 hair that will blend perfectly. Lindsay begins taking horizontal sections across the head, starting at the front hairline with a slicing and weaving technique. Her first slice is with PRAVANA's 900 blonding series using a formula of 1/4 902 ultra light violet blonde and 3/4 000 a lightning booster with 40 volume developer to create a super light cool blonde. Lindsay takes another diagonal slice using the same formula of 902 and 000 lightning booster with 40 volume developer, making sure to get a tight fit with her foil up next to the scalp. PRAVANA's 900 series and 000 allow you to create the level of lift up to a level 12. In Lindsay's case, her goal is to lift Brandon up to a level 11 blonde with cool beige tones. After taking 2 slices, Lindsay now weaves a section and applies a formula of 1/4 900 an ultralight blonde and 3/4 of the 000 lightning booster with 40 volume developer to create a level 11 natural blonde without brassiness. She continues up the head, weaving and slicing, alternating foils with her different blonde formulas. Once both sides of the front are done, Lindsay moves on to the back area, this time moving up the head horizontally, weaving and slicing, alternating the 902 formula for the slicing and the 900 for the weaving. When Lindsay finishes both sides of the back and the top, she will process Brandon's hair for 45 minutes at room temperature. The final results have Brandon pleasantly surprised because even he can't tell he has permanent hair color. Hair color plays so perfectly